In this video, I'm going to show you how you can add a form to your WordPress website using a really cool free plugin. So let's go. Hello, it's Alex here from WP Eagle. I hope you're all well. If you're new to my channel and you've not already subscribed, I'd love to have you as part of the WP Eagle family. It's very easy to join. All you have to do is click on the red subscribe button below and click the little bell, and then you'll be notified when I upload new videos, which tends to be every single week. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to add a form to your WordPress website. Now, I know I've talked about forms in the past. In fact, I've got a few videos on the channel all around creating forms, but I needed to create this video because I have discovered a really cool free form plugin. Now, when it comes to forms, my go-to plugin has always been Gravity Forms, which still is one of my go-to plugins. I use it a lot and I use it on a number of different websites. The only problem with Gravity Forms is that you have to pay for it. It's a premium plugin and it has got a fairly reasonable price tag on it. So if you just want a simple form, it might be a little bit of overkill, to be fair. Now, if you're looking to do something slightly more complicated with forms, then Gravity Forms probably still is your best choice. Say, for example, you wanted a multi-page form, or you wanted to hook your form into MailChimp or some other kind of CRM system. The good thing about Gravity Forms is that it's got a whole load of extensions that you can kind of plug into Gravity Forms and give it extra functionality. So if you're looking to do some fancy stuff, then Gravity Forms would be my recommendation still. However, for your kind of bog standard forms, on your Contact Us page where you just want to collect a name and an email address and send a message through to your email address, then this plugin is going to be perfect. In the past, I've recommended Contact Form 7, which still is a very good free form plugin. However, it's a little bit complicated. It's kind of technical looking. It's not drag and drop. It doesn't have a nice interface when it comes to setting up the forms. And that's always been a little bit of a disadvantage with that plugin. But it has been one of the best free plugins available for forms. Until now. Now we have Happy Forms, which is the plugin I'm going to be showing you today. It's free. It's available from the WordPress plugin directory thing, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, it's really easy to install and it's really easy to set up. So I think that's enough of me talking about it. I think it's time to get on the computer and let me show you exactly how this plugin works. So the site that I'm going to be adding a form to today is this one. It's rapidweightlosstools.com, which is one of my affiliate websites. It's just a very simple affiliate blog. It's running the 2014 theme, which is one of the free standard themes that you get when you install WordPress. I created a video all around how I set this website up. If you'd like to check that out, you'll find a link to that video in the description. Now, it doesn't matter if you're running a different theme, this plugin will work with any WordPress theme, so you'll be fine. So let's get the plugin installed and I'll show you around it and I'll add a form. Because at the moment on this site, on the Contact Us page, we haven't got a form, so I think that'd be a good place to add one. So let's get the plugin installed. So we need to go into dashboard. I'm already logged into the site. You'll need to log into your WordPress website. Then I'm going to go to plugins and then add new. Then over here in this keyword box, I'm going to type in the name of the plugin, which is Happy Forms. Oh, let me just spell it correctly. So yeah, Happy Forms like that. No space. It's the first one that comes up with this little icon with the hands. And if we just click install now, it will just download that and install it for us. That's done. Then click activate to turn it on. And then we're ready to create a form. So the first thing is you need to enter your email address. Well, you don't have to. It's about data sharing and you'll get some notifications and stuff. You can skip it if you want to do that. Just click on continue. Now it starts off with a sample contact form that you can just click on and edit if you like. It's just a very simple form. So yeah, you can edit that if you like, or we can just close this and we can create our very own form. So I'll do that just to kind of take you through everything. We can trash it as we don't need it. And then let's click add new. So the first thing we need to do is give the form a name. So I'm just going to call it Contact Us. And then we've got all of the different fields over here that we can use. So we've got a short text, a long text, an email field, a website link, multiple choice, single choice, tables, drop downs, numbers, phone numbers, date and time, address, kind of a scale. So that's kind of a slidey thing, could be useful. Title, so that's, you know, for sirs and stuff like that. A legal thing, which is good if you've got GDPR compliance issues, that kind of stuff. Got ratings, you've got placeholder, so placeholder is just like simple text. So let's add a few of these and see how that works out. Now, I love this plugin because it is all drag and drop. It's very visual, unlike something like Contact Form 7, which is a little bit more techie and that kind of thing. It doesn't have a nice drag and drop interface. Gravity Forms does, which is my other favorite form plugin, but you know, you have to pay money for that one. So let's start with short text. I'm just going to give it a click, and then it adds it to our form over there. So this might be, you know, first name, something like that. We can adjust the title, so you can have it to the left or below. It may not show exactly over here, but it'll be fine once we add it to the page. You can even just have it as a placeholder. I'm just going to leave it as above for now. You can add a description, enter your first name, adds a nice little bit of text underneath. Or you can have it as a tooltip, like that, which is kind of nice too. We can have a placeholder too, which is basically just some text that appears in the field like this. Enter your first name, something like that. There we go. And then you can tick whether you'd like it as a required field. So that means that the visitor actually has to complete this field. In advanced, you've got a few other settings, so you can adjust the width, that kind of thing. I'm going to leave it as a full width field for now. And you can add a custom CSS class if you know what that does. So let's add a few more fields. Let's add another short text. I'm just going to click that again. Oh, I've added too many. Click on the pencil to edit any of these fields. So if I want to remove that one that I've added accidentally, just click delete. Click on the pencil there to edit this one. Let's give that one a title of last name. Description, enter your last name. I like the tooltips, so I'm going to click that. And then the placeholder, like that. So the next field is long text, so let's check that one out. It's basically the same as the short text, but it's a bigger box. So this might be, you know, your message. Enter the message you'd like to send us. Something like that. I'm going to go for the tooltip again. I can even just copy and paste this as the placeholder. There we go. Let's add an email field. So given that a click, it's appeared. Let's click on the pencil to adjust it. And change the title, your email address, something like that. Enter your main email address as the description. Tooltip again. Let's copy and paste that into there. Form's starting to look really nice now. Next one is a website link. So you want people to send you their website. I have one of these fields. Let's not make this one required. Let's turn that off. And change the title to your website. Enter your main website URL, something like that. Obviously you don't have to fill in all these if you don't want to. So that's entirely up to you. The next one is the multiple choice. So this is handy if you want some tick boxes. I don't know, what should we go for? Something like, how much weight are you looking to lose? As the site is about weight loss, that seems like it might be a good thing to have. And then enter your desired amount of weight to lose. That makes sense. Near enough. Let's go for tooltip again. And then we can add the options. So this one might be, I don't know, £10. We can add another one, £5. Then add another one, £20. There we go. So that's our multiple choice. Our single choice is very similar. Apart from they can only select one option. On this, they could actually tick multiple options. So for this actual question, it might be better to have a single choice. But yeah, you get the idea. So for this one, we'll go for something like, are you currently on a diet? So for this one, we'll go for something like, are you on a diet? Then we'll add some options, like just a simple yes, no. Yes. No. There we go. The next one is a table, which is basically the same as the multiple choice or the single choice, apart from you can lay them out slightly different. I won't go into that right now. Dropdown is, again, very similar to these, but again, it allows people just to select one of the options, a bit like the radio buttons. So, for example, you might have, what is your current weight? Then we'll add the options, I don't know, 120 pounds, is that a weight? I guess so. But then, 140 pounds, 160 pounds. And you can see they're like a drop down, so you can just select one of the options. The next field is number. So that's for number type fields. If you're going to collect phone numbers, then this one is probably better, which I'll add to. If you use the phone field, basically means people have to enter a valid phone number, whereas this could be anything. So yeah, I think I'll get rid of the number one. Just add the phone number one. The next one is date and time, which is handy for date and time type fields. So you can have it as a date or date and time. So I might use it for when are you hoping to lose weight by? Something like that. Then we've got address, which again is quite self-explanatory, allows people to enter an address. You turn on geolocation if you would like, which should automatically detect someone's address. For that, you will need a Google API key, so I'm going to leave it off for now. Let's take a look at the scale field. So this is like a sliding scale. You can set some different values. So it might be something like out of 100, likely are you to recommend this website? I don't know, something like that. I'm sure you'll have a use for a slidey scale type field. Here's the title field. So this would sit better above the name fields, which are at the top. So I'll show you how to reorder these in a second. Let's just change it to your title. The legal field is for your small print and your I accept, that sort of thing. So if we have a look at the options around this field. So now we can just simply change that text if you want to. You might want to add some sort of GDPR statement or whatever. It's generally a good idea to have this sort of accept thing to cover yourself. Next is a rating, which is, oh, by the way, once you've edited these fields, they do stay here, but you can just get rid of them by clicking done. The next is a rating, so if you want some stars. And again, you can change the title and add a description. And then finally, we've got placeholder. Let's just click done to get rid of that. So for the placeholder, you can just have some text like this. This is a placeholder. And then you can have some smaller text below. Like that. So once you've added all our fields like that, we can click next to move to the next part of setting up the form. So this is where the messages are going to be sent to. So you're probably going to want to enter your email address. You can then add a subject. I want to add the site name so you know where it's come from. This is the confirmation message. So this is what the visitor is going to see once they click that button. This is the email subject. So once they've sent their message, you'll send them an email just confirming that you've got it. So you can change the subject and the content of that email here. Or you can add a redirect link. So if you want your visitor to go to another page after they've completed this form, just paste the URL in here. Let's click next. Now we've got a few other options that we can work through. So you can adjust the form width, change the direction. You can change the required text star to something else if you like. You can disable the submit button until the form is valid. You can adjust the font weights and all the colors. To go back, you need to scroll up and just click on this arrow. Here we can adjust the form title, which appears at the top of the form. Again, you can either show it or hide it. I'm probably going to hide this one. Adjust the alignment and the font size. Here you can add some borders or remove some borders, up to you. And adjust all the other settings around borders, so colors and that kind of thing. Here you can adjust all the fonts and stuff around the fields and the labels and all that kind of stuff. This is for the rating field, which is this one here, so you can adjust the color of the stars. And finally, we've got the submit button. So again, you can adjust the colors, that kind of stuff. So let's save our form. So now we've saved it, we've got a couple of ways to add the form to our website. So it says we can click the Add Happy Forms button when we're editing a page or a post, or we can add it to a widget. So if you want to add it to maybe the footer or the sidebar, you can use a widget. I think this form is probably too big for a widget. So what we'll do is we'll add it to the Contact Us page. That's probably a good place to do it. So let me just go to that page. And I'm going to edit the page. So let's add it where this email address is. I'm going to take that out now and click Add Happy Forms. Choose my form, which is that one. And then click Update. So let's take a look. There it is. It's all looking nice. There's the date field, there's the address field, there's a slider, there's the title field. Now I am going to show you how to move that to the top in a second. There's the accept, there's the rating, there's our placeholder. So let's just fill it in and just check that it works. First name WP, last name Eagle. This is a test. My main email address is eagle@wpeagle.com. My website is that. I'm looking to lose £5. I'm not on a diet. My current weight is, I don't know, one of them. Phone number is this. Hoping to lose weight by... I see a problem with the date field. Look, you can't go into future dates. Let's see if we can adjust that. That's not going to work for that field. Enter my address. I'm going to recommend this website. My title is Mr. and I accept, and yeah, 4 stars is good. So there we go. There's the thank you message, and hopefully I'll get a message in my email very shortly. So let's go and adjust the ordering of this form. So I'm going to go back into the dashboard, into Happy Forms. We can see all the responses here. You can turn that off, by the way, if you need to for GDPR. However, it's quite handy to be able to see the responses. Now, it's not 100% clear how you actually view the stuff because it's got an edit link, but that's actually what you need to click. And if you click that, you can see all the form data that was submitted. So yeah, let's reorder those fields. So to that, you just come in, edit the form. Then over here, you can drag and drop. So like that title, I can move that up to the top like that. Then save form. So there we go, we're all done. Let's have one last look and just see if that field is now in the right spot, and it is. Okay, so the final thing is just to check that we've actually got some emails from the form. We should have two emails, one that's sent to me as a visitor saying thanks for sending a message, and the other one which is the message itself. Let's take a look. So here we go, got two messages. First one is the message that says your message has been successfully sent and thanks for contacting us. And then the next one is the actual message itself from the form with all the information that I filled in. So it's working perfectly. Hopefully now you've got a fantastic form on your website that people can fill in and send you some messages. If you got stuck or you got any questions or comments about this plugin or about forms or about WordPress or whatever you like really, do leave me a comment below and I'll do my best to read and reply to as many as I possibly can. If you're not already subscribed, then please do click on the eagle up there. Click on the bell to be notified when I upload new videos. Here is a video chosen especially for you, so I hope you like it. And there is my other channel. It's sort of a vlog channel about business and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, go check it out. Until next time, bye for now.